I was boxing and I ended up having to go to the ER. And when I got to the ER, they did a brain scan on me and they found that everything from the knockout was okay. But they had also found that there was this growth in my brain.
Anuj Swaminathan is talking about the brain tumor an MRI revealed last summer. He went to see doctors in Boston and Rhode Island, but it was a doctor at Rhode Island Hospital.
Yes.
Put your trust in. Why?
So after consulting between both doctors in Boston and Rhode Island, I felt more comfortable going to the doctors in Rhode Island because of the way that they were doing the surgery. So the doctors elsewhere had suggested, for patient comfort, doing a sleep surgery where you're completely asleep when they're resecting this tumor, because that was the best way to actually remove the tumor instead of doing any sort of chemotherapy or anything like that, a surgical resection. So the doctors elsewhere suggested, for your comfort, you do it asleep. You won't have to feel anything. You'll wake up and, should be some PT and you should be good to go. But they were like, there's this small chance that something might go wrong and we won't know. We'll have functional MRI that'll be able to capture your brain activity. We can predict if something might go wrong, but there's no certainty. Whereas in Rhode Island, I was told that, hey, you might have to be awake during a portion of the surgery, not the whole thing, but just a portion of it. And that helps us ensure that you are the same person coming out of that surgery as you were coming in. And if there's anything that happens during the course of that surgery that deviates from nominal in terms of who you are as a person, we can get that real-time feedback because you're awake. And I want to make sure that you coming out of that surgery, you are 100% there. And when I heard those words from Dr. Chen in Rhode Island, I felt extremely comforted that he thought to consider that.
The red arrow indicates the tumor.
It was a sizable one, as Dr. Clark Chen, the director of the brain tumor program at Brown University Health, shows us.
The tumor is located in a very important part of the brain. It is right in front of what's called a motor strip, which controls the movement of the left side of Anuj's body.
No symptoms at all.
But there's no doubt this tumor, known as a glioma, would grow and affect his movement on the left side. Dr. Chen told him his best option would be surgery, where he was awake throughout.
The awake surgery is not possible without the participation of multiple specialists. There's actually a neuropsychologist in the operating room talking to Anuj, making sure that he's moving and he's feeling well. We have to keep him in that tight balance between sort of too sleepy and too awake.
Where you feel like the pressure of the tools and the instruments, but not the pain or anything like that.
Essentially, Anuj's treatment was the surgery itself.
Through molecular testing, Dr. Sasmit Sarangi, Anuj's neuro-oncologist, was able to determine his exact type of tumor.
This helps us in sparing him chemotherapy and radiation-related side effects.
Rehab, and 9 months later. Are you back to boxing?
No, I am barred from boxing.
I advised against boxing. However, to my chagrin, Anuj told me that he's rock climbing now.